What if one of Korea's most talented rising stars is also its most misunderstood? This is the story of Go Min-si, an actress who has captured attention with her raw intensity on screen, but now finds herself at the center of serious controversies that could cost her everything. The question now is simple. Is she being unfairly judged, or are we finally seeing who she truly is? Watch until the end, because what's happening behind the scenes might change the way you look at her forever. Go Min-si was never the typical celebrity. Born in Daejeon in 1995, she started with dreams of being a ballerina. But somewhere along the way, she chose storytelling over choreography, leaving home for Seoul to chase a career in film, not as an actress, but originally as a director. Her first short film in 2016 didn't break the industry, but it cracked. Opened the door. She didn't have an agent, a mentor, or money. She had cafes to work in, freelance gigs to survive on, and a quiet determination that wouldn't let her quit. Slowly, she carved her path, starting with background work, indie projects, and eventually small drama roles. Her first TV appearance came in My Sassy Girl in 2017, and from there, she moved to more complex characters in Hello My 20s and Live. But it wasn't until Secret Boutique that critics really took notice. Her character was layered, vulnerable, fierce, quietly powerful. She stood out not just for her acting, but for how different she seemed from everyone else. And that's when things began to shift. Go Min-si was being labeled serious, cold, and even arrogant by people who didn't understand her quiet demeanor. Her biggest breakthroughs came with Love Alarm, Sweet Home, and Youth of May. In Youth of May, she played a tragic role set during a painful moment in Korean history, and her performance deeply moved the country. The chemistry with her co-star sparked endless dating rumors, but she never confirmed anything. While the public was beginning to love her work, many were confused by her refusal to play the part of the bubbly, smiling starlet. That refusal became her signature, but also her risk. In 2025, while she's admired for her talent, she's being criticized for her attitude. She avoids reality shows, ignores social media trends, and rarely gives personal interviews. And now, darker rumors have started to spread. Accusations of bullying from school days, claims of being difficult on set, and even speculation about a secret relationship with a much older director have put her in the spotlight for the wrong reasons, though none of these claims have been proven, and her agency has denied them strongly. The damage is already showing. Online forums are filled with people calling her too full of herself, and hashtags questioning her behavior are gaining traction. The truth, nobody really knows who Go Min-si is when the cameras are off, and that's exactly why people are both fascinated and suspicious. At a recent press conference, she stirred more controversy by saying that actors who rely only on looks and charisma without studying their craft are ruining the industry. Some saw this as honesty, others as an attack. The pressure in the entertainment world is brutal, and for someone like Go Min-si, who refuses to bend to the usual expectations, the cost may be higher than anyone imagined. But even with the negativity, her fan base remains loyal. They admire her commitment to the art, her unwillingness to fake a personality, and her decision to focus on acting rather than fame. Whether she survives the storm or becomes the next actress canceled by the public is still uncertain. So, now it's your turn to decide. Is Go Min-si a misunderstood artist being unfairly targeted? Or is the mask finally slipping? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you were surprised by her story. And don't forget to subscribe. For more deep dives into the real lives behind the screen,